Welcome. I'm just trying to make sure things don't go weird. Okay. Hopefully we're on Facebook, but I don't know yet. Um, I don't know what's happening. There we go. Good. Good, good, good. I see it's live. Okay. But I don't see it on YouTube, so I'm not sure what's going on there. Anyway, welcome back. Yeah, so we're still on Quinn's birthday. And so I was sharing a little bit before. I just wanted to come on for a few minutes and I'm I'm a little bit in like la la land because I just had the most amazing therapy session. My therapist is also a healer and a very, very good one. So I'm just like feeling really, really good, which is awesome on this day, right? Because it's a difficult day. So that's why I set myself up for that. And now what I'm going to do, but we can't do this on any kind of social media platform. I just have to do this over private Zoom. Is I'm going to share some of my son's music with you, and I'm going to share some of. I'm not sure if I'm going to find pictures to share with you. I'm going to talk about this like pandemic survival tips. Like that's what I promised I was going to talk about at some point today. And so I'm going to do that. I'm going to talk about just pandemic survival tips in terms of my experience, because that's how I do things. If I have lived through something and I can help someone else with it, then awesome. Then I'll do that. So I'll share that, and there's certainly a lot on my blog if you're looking for more. At medicinesongwoman.com/blog, I think it is. But anyways, medicinesongwoman.com. And sorry if my camera's shaking around. I don't know what's going on here. Yikes. Maybe it's just my webcam moving around. Um, but yeah, hello. And um, I'm looking and trying to find, and I see stuff popping up on Facebook, but it's not. Yeah, okay. So people are seeing. Okay, because yeah, Mercury in retrograde, full on today. Thank you so much. Not. But hey, I've been working with the energies of Mercury, and I can spend a few minutes and talk about that. Like, and I can talk more about that if you guys want me to on the Zoom call too. But if you want to get on the Zoom one, you need to go to. Let me see if I don't know if my VA might be having dinner. Um, so I'll just type it in the chat. It's medicine song. Oh, it's very slow when I'm doing this. Okay. Woman.com/live stream. So medicinesongwoman.com/live stream. If you sign up there, I think you need to do it real soon to be able to get in on this. So you'll definitely get the replay if you sign up too. But you need to get the Zoom link because I can't, we have to keep that private and safe, sacred space. Due to copyright issues too with my son's music, I need to do things in a very professional, legal way. So that's what I'm doing. And yeah, so I can't share it with you here, but I certainly can share it with you in Zoom in the way that I will. Um, yeah, so and you can hop on anytime. You can hop on now. Actually, I should be watching for people to jump on. It starts technically at 6 though, but I have kind of started it already just to come over here and tell you about it. And then I'm going to cut the live stream when it turns 6 o'clock, and we'll do our private Zoom. So so yeah, I'm actually I'm going to look at my. I want to make sure I share with you what I said I would, and I'm going to make sure I do that. So um, yeah. So I'll be talking. I'll be sharing some stories about Quinn that nobody really knows, and it's so weird for me because a lot of people, like people in my personal life, even like don't even know Quinn, never met him. Um, oh, I'm sorry, my video's cutting out. I am going to check it. Nobody can hear me. Oh, oh man. My cat. Okay. Um, Testing. Can anyone hear me now? Oh, you can hear me. Okay, and now it's okay. I don't know what's going on, you guys. I'm seeing two of me here, and I don't even know how. I'm not on twice, I promise. We have some real gremlins going on here. Holy cow! Okay, but you can hear me, so that's good. Oh, look, it's 5:55. 555 on Quinn's birthday, and Quinn is the root for five. But anyway, so I'm glad you can hear me. But all of a sudden, my webcam cut out, and then it showed me. Anyways, this is so interesting. Yeah, Mercury, Mercury. So I don't know what's happening. As long as you can hear me, can everyone? Yeah, okay. I think everybody can see me now, and this is what I've been dealing with though for a while. It's just trying to set up this new technical setup for live streaming and new computer, new to me anyways, and new platform because I never have used a Mac really this way before, or really any way before, except for my son Quinn's laptop, which I'll show you a picture of when we get on there at 6 o'clock because it was pretty wild. But yeah, Quinn used to mess with technology too, so sometimes I wonder if that's what's going on, and it's not just Mercury. Um, so yes, um, what some of the things like what I've learned and what I have keep sharing about is that like losing someone tragically is much like what we're going through right now because there's shock, there's trauma, there's waves of grief, there's guilt, there's shame, there's fear, there's doubt, there's all these weird things that come up, and not all of them come up for every person. And it's a unique journey. Grief is unique to every person and every situation. And but what I've seen with the pandemic, when this thing first started, I was like, oh wow, everybody else is here with me now, because of those things that I was just sharing with you, and the way to move with it and through it, even with yes, all these technology challenges, right, Kathy? Exactly. Um, even with all of these things going on, like yeah, there's days when I cannot function very well. There are days when I cannot function very well, and all I do when that happens is I'm just going to admit people as they come in to the Zoom, and I'm just going to keep going. So please mute yourself when you come in. Um, and I just keep going. Like I just, as much as I can, I keep going. And when I need to stop, I stop and do things like have that therapist appointment. Like I knew I needed it. And that was just a blessing and a half that I actually got to have it on this day. But I do my best to set myself up for self-care, right? And for that support, because I talk about higher resources, which connecting to spirit, whatever that is for you, God, spirit, goddess, the universe, higher self, whatever it is for you. And then on top of that, your inner resources, like your body tells you a lot. Your body tells you a lot if you pay attention, and then your intuition lives in there. So we have this inner resource right here, and then all of the stuff that's flowing through that, and then you also have your outer resources. And I was just talking about this in my blog because it's so important to know that. Like a lot of times it can feel like you're struggling, you don't know what to do. There's like what next? Like now there's something else that's happened. Okay, 2020, I'm starting to say I got 2020 again because it's crazy. But when those things happen, then it's like, okay, this is par for the course. We know it's chaos. We know there's a birth happening. There's an awakening happening of the entire planet. We know this. You know this in your bones. Anyone who says they don't are very disconnected or just lying to themselves or afraid of that truth because that's where we are. So, oh, thank you, Michelle. Yeah. So if you need the direct Zoom link, message Michelle on Facebook and she'll help you out. That's my awesome technology virtual assistant. um, and Yeah, so it's a crazy time, but it's so powerful. Like we chose to come here at this time, and so on this day that is Quinn's birthday, it's the new moon, it's Mercury in retrograde and a whole bunch of other things probably. It's like we're in this birth together of this new way of being, whatever that will look like. And for all of us it will be different, but all of us as a collective, it will land at some point, right? When and then we will land at some point. So it's like how do we get there from here? And nobody really knows the answer to that question, right? We can just do the best that we can. And so that's what I invite you to kind of do, is just do the best that you can. But one thing you can do is just like one of the most important things to do is to remember to breathe. Remember to breathe deeply. And when you are having anxiety, or like I have panic attacks, I have PTSD. A lot of people have PTSD from this, from COVID. So if that's you, then breathe deeply into your belly, because breathing up here is going to make it worse. That's what happens. And so don't tell someone with anxiety that you can just breathe and it'll be all better. It's not true. But if you breathe all the way down to your belly and you slow down and deepen your breathing, then yeah, that can be true. So I'm seeing it's 6:01. So I'm actually going to get off Restream right now, which means my social feeds are going to go away. So if you want to join me over at Zoom, then get in touch with Michelle, and you'll get, or look in your inbox, because if you signed up, it'll be in your inbox, and you can come join. And yeah, and we'll just have a conversation. I'm gonna share, and then if there's any questions, we can get into that, and we'll just see. This is very casual, and this is just a way for me to honor my son on his birthday. I do that every year, and I mean, I'll do something again on January 31st, which is the day he left the planet. But today's the day he came to the planet, so this is a celebratory day in a way, but at the same time, very sad for me that he's not here. So yeah, so feel free to hop on to the Zoom. I'm gonna end this social feed now, and uh, and stay on Zoom. So um, I'll talk to you on Zoom, or I'll talk to you another time. And please go check out the video. The music video premiere happened. Please go check it out on YouTube. My YouTube is just my name, Brenda McIntyre. And yeah, go give me like, subscribe, like it, comment, please share it. I want to get that music out there, because it's about picking up the pieces of your life, and that's what we all are doing right now, and going to have to do until this thing is over and after this is over. Yeah. So I'll see you guys in Zoom.